You know, Julia Roberts, who hasn't shaved her legs in a week.
Your body hair isn't gross, it's glorious. Glorious.
Hello, my name is Alessia, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to focus on something that's close to home for me, how to be confident with body hair. This is going to be kind of a positive body hair motivational chat. Please subscribe. It's really hard to look at the hair on your arms, or the hair on your legs, the hair on your belly, the hair on your back, the hair on your butt, wherever it is. It's really hard to look at it and feel comfortable as a woman because we've heard it all. Body hair's manly. Oh, it's gross. Oh, it's unhygienic. You're a hippie. I don't need to go on, you get it. Women are shamed for basically growing up, for getting older, for growing hair, for gaining weight, for then eventually getting wrinkles and their hair going grey. All these products come out to try and reverse the aging process, but becoming an adult is such a cool thing because you're becoming wiser. But when it comes to the society that we live in and being a woman, it's not so wonderful growing up.
Because women are not allowed to grow up, they're shamed for doing so.
I remember a long while ago, I was at school in maths, the class I hated so much, next to this guy who was in my friendship circle. So I really wanted to kind of impress him or him to like me, and we were getting along fine. He caught sight of my arm. My arm was out like this. He went, "Oh, Alessia, your arms are hairier than mine." Really loud, and then I think he kind of looked around to see if any of the other guys around were looking as well. I remember going home, trying to find my mum's wax, and I was young, so I didn't want to ask my mum because I was worried she wouldn't want me to do it that early on. So I tried and I failed, and I just got this really horrible sticky wax stuck to my arm and I couldn't get it off because I didn't know how. So I had it on there for like a week. It was really painful because it would get stuck to my jumper and then it would tug on the hairs. And I just ended up wearing like long sleeve tops when it was really hot. It just, from actually that moment onwards, was very conscious of everything. Your hair story is probably similar to mine if you're a woman. The stress is real, especially when you're getting intimate with someone. You feel like the sight of hair down there will completely turn them off, put them off. But this doesn't have to be the case at all. I think wearing confidence can be sexy to the right people. Embracing your body in all its authenticity is hot. Since we look up to celebrities so much, we're a bit obsessed with them, we want to look like them, want to live like them, want to know their beauty secrets. I thought to help you kind of reshape how you view body hair, I would show you these images of female celebrities with hairy arms. This is actually Sophia Loren in 1955, which is pretty cool. Janelle Monáe, Emma Corrin, the girl from The Crown, Diana, Miley Cyrus, Beyonce, Kelly Rowland. I actually remember her from X Factor. When Gary Barlow was on. Spinning around. Hit Me Baby One More Time. Grace Jones. Love Grace Jones.
And Julia.
This is what like my arms look like. And young Alessia that was in that maths class that faced the shock and the horror from her friend would have loved to have seen someone that she admired like Emma Watson with the exact same hairy arms. Oh, hair is natural, it's a sign of maturity, it's a sign of womanhood, it's a sign of being an adult. You're no longer a prepubescent girl, so having hair is normal and healthy, and if anyone's going to try and make you feel otherwise, then they've obviously got a very misconstrued version of womanhood, of what a woman is, and that's their problem. The stigma stems from marketing, from companies trying to sell razors. Funny, isn't it, that the people who are saying buy these razors to solve the problem of having a hairy body
Are the very people that
created the problem in the first place, because they're the ones that encourage us to see hair in this ugly light. So they've got the solution to the problem that they created in the first place. It frustrates me because we don't inherently think hair on a woman is bad. It's just what we've been brainwashed into thinking. Letting your hair grow can be super empowering. I've been doing this recently and I've had so much more time on my hands because shaving your legs, private bits and your armpits takes time. If you're doing this at least once a week. It takes a good half an hour, even more, out of your free time, which we don't really have a lot of anyway because we're in this really busy, fast-paced society. And we've got so much to prioritize, including our mental health. So I think it's really special for me that I can be like, actually, I'm not going to shave right now. I'm going to go and read my book about bisexuality and feel empowered in my identity rather than shave away the hair that I don't really know why I feel uncomfortable with having it there, other than other people's opinions. If I was existing in this world right now completely alone without anyone else being able to look at me, I don't think one of my weekly tasks would be to remove my hair. Shaving to look better for people who can't look past stigmas, in my opinion, isn't worth it. I want to connect with people that appreciate women in their truest form. Pubic hair. Quickly, I want to talk about why you should embrace your pubic hair, or just give you some motivation to feel a bit less shame about growing it out down there, or just not shaving constantly, because that gets really painful. I know that during intimacy, if you've got a partner, if you're dating, you feel like you need to be like a blimming baby. But here's why you should embrace your pubic hair. It serves a purpose. It's there to stop like skin on skin contact, which prevents irritation as it reduces friction during sex. I also found on healthline.com, hair follicles produce sebum, an oil which can actually prevent bacteria from reproducing. So pubic hair can protect against certain infections, including cellulitis and sexually transmitted infections, STIs. That might sound obvious, but actually I think we're so used to kind of in aeroplane mode, shaving and removing hair from our body. We don't really question why it's there and why we're removing it. We're just, nope, this is wrong, get rid of it. We've seen people on TV all the time laughing with no hair on their legs and no hair under here. It's just normal. Night out, get ready with me, do my makeup, shave, blah, blah, blah. Ultimately, it's your body, and if you want to remove the hair, I completely get that. I'm not saying that I'm now growing out everything, because I still am in the process of unlearning shame, trying to distance myself as much as possible from appealing to the male gaze, appealing to the idealized beauty standard. It's difficult when you're in a relationship too, because you don't want them to be kind of grossed out by you. But we must remind ourselves that a person will not shame us for having hair, nor will they be offended if they know the reality of being a woman, instead of the distorted reality that the media portray. I love you and your body hair. Bye bye. Please subscribe. Go and comment right now and tell me how you feel after watching this video. I've left a link in the description below to a very important article about how women of colour are often left out of the discussion on body hair positivity.